Hi guys, this is Mianna Wick with my blog, and I'm talking about racing 101s. And last time I talked a little bit about the apexes and track types and a little bit about track conditions, and I know that I probably missed a lot of types of racing and a lot of other things, and I just want to start out with saying in this blog that if you want me to talk about anything specifically, or if I happen to miss your specific type of racing or anything, please don't get offended, because there's just not enough time for me to talk about everything with every little detail on racing when I talk on the blog. So I'm not specifically trying to leave you guys out or miss things that you might have questions about, but if you do have questions or want me to talk about something in specific, please go ahead and message me, and next blog, or I'll just message you straight back, but next blog I'll try to talk to you about it and answer your questions, or talk about what you want me to talk about. But anyways, this time I wanted to touch on shifting a little bit. And there is so many types of shifting, it is crazy. So there is the, obviously you have on the manual side, and then you have the automatics. And the automatics is you as the driver don't have to do anything. Like, the car just does it all itself. And then you have the manuals, which you have to shift on your own. And so I'm going to dive into the manuals, because the manuals are used when you're racing. And so you have H patterns and sequential patterns and paddle shifting. So I'm going to break those down a little bit. The H pattern is basically that your shifting stick goes in an H pattern. And so that's all that means, and it's literally just an H pattern shifting type. And then sequential means that your gearbox, it goes up and down. So like, for instance, if I wanted to upshift 2, I would pull the shifting rod back 2. Or if I wanted to shift down 3, I would push it forward 3. And so that's all sequential means. And then paddle is where it's on the steering wheel, and you can either do your forefingers or your pointers or whatever, or you can use your thumbs. It's basically just hooked to your steering wheel that you can hit forward or backwards on it. So that's kind of the main basics that you have when you're shifting. And then you have a clutch, and then you also have like a no lift shifting box. And so when you have a clutch, that's one of the most basic types of cars that you will see set up. So like, for instance, on your Mazda Miata, you'll have the clutch, the brake, and then you'll have the throttle. And it's even the same in my Indy car. It's just set up a little differently, that I don't have to use the clutch when I'm out on the track 100% of the time. I just have to use the clutch when I'm starting and stopping. But in like the Miata, you would have to use it when you're shifting out on the track. So to do that, you have to use heel toe. And so what you'd have to do, I'm going to explain that a little bit to you guys, because I know that a lot of people have questions, and that's a term that I use quite a bit. So I will go into that a little bit. And so you have your clutch, your brake, and your throttle, and obviously I'm the driver, so it's going to be a little backwards for you guys. But you are going into a corner, so you're going to brake with your toe, and then you're going to put your clutch in with your left foot, and then you're going to blip the throttle with your heel. And so you're braking with your toe still, so that gets the heel-toe effect there. And then you're gonna shift when you have the speeds correct, and then let out of the clutch. And supposedly, if you did it right, then all of your engine speeds and your wheel spin and all of that should be the same speeds. And so you won't get this huge jerk, and you won't have to ride the clutch the whole time. And so that's the whole idea of heel-toe. And then you also have the types that's the no lift, and that's basically where you don't have to let off of the throttle, or you don't have to blip it, or you don't have to put the clutch in. You just basically go and shift and brake, and it's so easy. It's almost like an automatic. You just have to shift with your hand. But anyways, those are the types of shifting, and like I said, I know I probably missed stuff, and I know that I didn't expound on a lot of things, but if you guys have any questions, please message me, and go ahead and share, like, comment, get this blog trending, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.